Let's hear that horn. All right, cool. Let's go inside. Okay, we in the old school. One of my subscribers said, can you tell us a little more about the old school cars? So I reached out to my brother Ja, your Cuban plug, at your Cuban plug, and he said I might be able to make that happen for you, So what make, model, and year is this classic car right here?
¿Qué modelo y qué año es el carro? Si tú se lo quieres decir en inglés.
This is a Chevrolet 1955. Bel Air.
A Chevrolet 1955. 55, yeah. Bel Air. Bel Air. I don't know a lot about cars, but I know I have some subscribers that know about cars, right? Where does this rank on a scale of classic cars?
Él no sabe mucho de carro, pero los suscriptores sí saben. En un rango de los autos clásicos, ¿en qué rango está más o menos ese tipo de...
Is this one of the more popular ones that people have, or is it more rare?
Bueno, los años más populares son a partir de 55, que es el año de este carro.
The most popular cars are since 55. That is the year of this car.
Okay, the 1955.
El 55, 56, 57 son los años más populares, los años
55, 56 and 57 are the most popular.
Okay.
Fueron los años que construyeron los modelos más bonitos.
Was the years when they built the most beautiful model.
Right. Now, are most of these old school classic cars Chevys?
Dice que si todos los Chevrolet, los autos clásicos son Chevrolet la mayoría.
No, aquí tenemos Ford.
No, we have here Ford.
Buick. Cadillac. Oldsmobile.
And Oldsmobile. Those are the four most popular.
Sí.
Okay. How much does a car like this cost?
35,000, 40,000, 35,000, 40,000 American dollars in the moment.
75,000, no.
30,000.
30 to 35,000 US dollars.
US dollars.
Okay. How? Now, when you buy it, is that buying it in whatever condition it is in, and then you have to repair it, or is that buying it running well?
Dice, cuando tú lo compras en cualquier condición, o tú lo preparas, lo mantienes.
Depende.
Depends, yeah.
Se puede comprarlo en malas condiciones, in bad conditions.
You can buy them in bad condition.
O lo puedes comprar en buenas condiciones.
You can buy good. There is one thing that you have to understand, that mostly of this car, how he get it is like passing down generation to generation.
So it stays in your family.
Yes, mostly. So now anyone got the money and want to buy one, but like mostly people is a family legacy in the history.
Yeah.
¿No?
So is that how you got this car from your family?
Así como tú lo
Sí.
So
era de mi abuelo.
grandfather. So is it like also a status symbol for you to have this car, that your family have money?
Dice que es como un símbolo de que tu familia tenía dinero, que era adinerado.
Normalmente la historia que tenemos aquí los cubanos, no sé hasta qué punto será cierta, que los Chevrolet eran de las familias que no tenían dinero. No,
So, well, listen, in the Cuban history, how he knows is that the Chevy, in the time when his grandfather, was for people that don't have money.
Oh, okay.
At that time, but now it's people that have money.
Okay. So which one of these cars are the most expensive? Is it the Ford? Is it the Chevy? Is it the Cadillacs? Which of these classic cars are the most expensive?
¿Cuál es lo más caro?
Ahora, en este momento. Right now, bueno, es dependiendo de las condiciones en que esté.
Depending on the condition.
Claro, con un carro de, un ejemplo, un Chevrolet 57 te va a costar mucho más que un Chevrolet 55.
Like that 57 Chevy would cost more than a 55.
That's because, no, I mean, out of all the cars, like, which ones usually cost the most? Say they all in similar condition, good condition.
O sea que un ejemplo, no importa la condición, depende, ¿cuál es un ejemplo de los más caros entre dos?
Ah, el Cadillac.
Cadillac still, you know, the status symbol. Okay. How often does the car break down? And there are the most common mechanics familiar with fixing these cars, because these are the cars that most people are driving here.
Dice que cuántas veces más o menos se rompe el carro, y si la familia, por ejemplo, compraron o tienen los Chevrolet porque es el que más duraba o que menos se rompía o...
No, a ver, empezar de atrás para adelante. En aquel momento, tú comprabas según el dinero que tú tuvieras, ¿sabes? Y
At that time, the people get the car with the money that they have, not because was less or more expensive.
Right. Okay, so based on the amount of money you have, what you get, but how often does the car have to be repaired, fixed? Do they break down a lot because they're so old?
¿Cuántas veces se rompe porque son muy viejos o que a ver, cuántas veces más o menos se rompe?
Normalmente ya no se me rompe, tiene que hacer algunas cositas que yo quiera reparar.
He said that actually he don't break
They don't break down often.
It's like something that he wanted to fix.
Pero
¿por qué? Porque
la mayoría de las piezas ya son, por ejemplo, los frenos, son las pinzas, son de Hyundai.
It's because he changed all the like engine.
Yeah.
So for example, the brakes are for Hyundai.
Hyundai, yeah.
Hyundai.
So,
El motor
The engine
es de Mitsubishi.
Mitsubishi.
El diferencial es Toyota.
Toyota. Okay. So
Y la transmisión es Hyundai.
Hyundai. So they take parts from more modern cars to keep these cars running.
Why? Because we can get the part directly from the United States.
Okay.
So some friends, they say that those cars are Frankenstein.
Yes. Yes.
You see the shell inside?
Yes.
You know, it's like authentic,
but a different heart.
Yeah.
Different lungs. Okay, that's very understandable. Now, the mechanics, are there many mechanics that work on these cars, or do the people who own the cars work on the cars themselves? Usually.
You're talking with the mechanic.
Okay, you are the mechanic.
Él está preguntando que si hay muchos mecánicos que arreglan los carros o hay algún tipo de mecánico particular que se dedican a estos carros.
Sí, los hay.
They have many mechanics that they work only with this type of cars.
Right.
Pero mi carro lo arreglo yo.
But he fixes
His own car.
And mostly you will see many people. You see yesterday
Working on their own car.
Break down. That
Right.
They work.
They're knowledgeable because they have it and they got to maintain it. Okay, great. Most people who have these cars, do they use them mostly for taxi or they use them mostly personally?
Dice que la mayoría de las personas que tienen estos carros lo usan más como taxi o para su uso.
Sí, la mayoría lo usan más como taxi.
Mostly as a taxi.
Right, because it's more attractive to foreigners. Do they mostly, when they're this nice, do they mostly drive around foreigners or they drive around anybody? It doesn't matter. Where does most of their business come from? Foreigners or local people?
Los mayores clientes que tú tienes por el carro que son turistas.
Es la gran atracción de...
It's the big attraction.
Yes. So it's
other ones that they use, that the Cubans, they use it, but when they got married, or for quinceañeras.
Oh, right, for festivals, like renting a limousine on a celebration,
Yes,
similar to that.
They sit up here
Right.
and took pictures.
Right. So, does he have to be in a certain area to work, like right there in Central?
Tiene que estar en un área específica para trabajarlo, como ahora.
Sí, en el Parque Central. Es donde
Central
yo
Park.
trabajo.
Yes.
is where most of them
Does the people that, because I know when you're there, there's like, it could be like 20 cars there.
are. Yeah.
Do people charge different prices based on their the condition that their car is in, the beauty that their car is in, the maybe they did new interior, new paint job? Is it based on the beauty of the car where they feel like they could charge more?
Dice que un ejemplo, el precio, como allá abajo ahí parqueado hasta 20 carros, es por las condiciones del carro, por la pintura que tenga.
El que le gusta el turista. Mayormente ellos eligen el carro que le gusta.
They say that is that the depends of the car that the client
tourists choose the car.
You know, so normally it's the client that choose the
Car.
car.
Okay, so what are the basic rates? Do they do like 30 minutes, 1 hour, and how much does that usually
Le está
cost?
preguntando por el precio normal, el normal precio que si ustedes cobran por hora o cuánto.
Sí, cobramos por hora 35 la hora.
Well, they charge for 35 per hour.
35 per hour, okay. Do they do half an hour or just hours?
Si hace una media hora o solo una hora.
A veces hacemos media hora, depende de lo que quiere hacer el turista.
Sometimes they do half an hour, depending.
Okay. Where do they take the people? Is it specific places they take them? Do they just ride on the Malecon, or do they take them to different places through the city? Is there a route that they mostly take them, or they just take them wherever they want to go?
It's a road.
That's a route.
Le está preguntando que si hay una ruta o es. It's a road that mostly is the Revolution Square, Malecon, Fifth Avenue, go to the Fortress.
So do they also explain to people the areas?
Yeah,
Like a tour guide?
le
Yes.
explicamos, sí.
I know one time I did the tour, I did a few places, then we went to the Christ the Redeemer too. Yeah, we went up there for a while. I haven't been back there. Is it open?
Yes.
Is it open? Okay. It's a little more European than the one in Brazil. Yeah, the nose is a little more pointy.
No, tell it to la
So how
We head into the garage.
Right. Okay. And how many years has he been doing? How many years has he been driving this car
¿Cuántos
as a
años lleva
taxi?
manejando el
Ya voy para 7 años.
7 years?
7 years. Does he feel like he makes a good living with this job?
Aquí dice que si tú sientes que vive bien, que le saca un buen dinero con ese trabajo.
Sí, normalmente sí. Pero
Yes.
no
Yeah, he normally make
me da para
Good living.
vivir y mantener el carro.
he make money for living and for keep the condition of the car.
Perfect. So tell them your name and maybe your number if they want to use your car.
Tu nombre y o si en Facebook o si
your
está en
WhatsApp.
Instagram, WhatsApp para los que lo
Miguel Mejía Martínez es mi Facebook.
son Facebook as Miguel Mejía.
El WhatsApp es 52 59 66 17.
52.
59 66 17.
Yeah, don't forget the +53 for the country
Cuba.
code, Cuban country code. Thank you, Miguel.
You're welcome, sir.
So is this one that they're working on, or they're using this one for parts? Do you know?
Hacerte una pregunta, mira, que si este carro lo están arreglando, lo usan para piezas. They fix it.
You can film like me behind. Okay. And he's a mechanic? He's a mechanic? Tu nombre? Israel. Well, ask him what cars he's special on, or all of them. Specialize in.
Dice que el carro tú te especializas o tú lo arreglas todo.
Or which one is his favorite, the one to work
Dice,
on?
¿cuál es el que más te gusta trabajar el carro?
Lo moderno.
Modern car.
A modern car? Why he don't like this one? Is it too much work? The older classic?
Si no te gusta, porque no te gustan los viejos, porque no trabajo.
Sí. Entiendo. Okay. So we're in a mechanic shop. Oh, you know what you ask them? Does it cost more money to fix these or modern cars?
¿Sabes qué? ¿Qué cuesta más, arreglar un moderno o uno de estos? ¿Ah?
Modern?
Arreglar uno de estos.
Yes.
Fix one of those.
No, la mecánica haciéndola, este es más trabajoso.
So this is harder.
Harder. So you cost more money because of time?
Del
And the
trabajo.
parts, like for example, here in Cuba, for get the part,
Right. So is there like a direct person who deals with getting the parts for these cars, or they all have to get them on their own?
mostly get it on their own. Some people they use like the people that travel especially. They
Ask them to bring parts
yes,
in?
bring parts.
What car is this?
¿Qué año es este? 52 Chevy.
52 Chevy. Is this just somebody's car they're fixing, or is it they're going to fix it and then sell it? And if so, how much would it cost?
El carro es gratis, ellos lo van a arreglar.
Es una persona que lo trae al taller para que lo vaya arreglando.
So it's a person that bring him here to the garage, so fixing.
Esto es un taller
It's a
grande
garage.
donde aquí está el chapista,
This is
aquí el eléctrico,
they have the electric.
Electric guy,
chapista,
somebody does body,
tornero,
That do the parts.
parts.
que hace la junta, la goma, allí.
Work with tires.
Oh, so they got sections.
Yes.
And how do they get
El hombre que te
into?
dije que iba a
Hey. So do they get taught, like passed down from their family to fix these cars? Or is there a master mechanic that teaches everybody, you know?
Dice que ustedes aprendieron la mecánica en la escuela, con la familia o
Es un negocio familiar
this is a family business.
de un año antes de la revolución en Santiago de Cuba.
1 year before of the revolution, but in Santiago de Cuba.
So how many years in total they had the business?
Like 1 year before 62, 63
So
years.
62 years. And the name of the company, the business?
¿Había algún nombre de la compañía o era
No,
familia?
era familiar de
Your family.
nuestro bisabuelo.
Is it
Okay.
a great,
Okay.
great father?
So do you have like any children that you're teaching that maybe keep the business going?
Dice que si tienen algún hijo pequeño que le están enseñando.
Sí, desde chiquito, esa es la trascendencia, ¿ves? Desde chiquito están metidos en el taller lleno de grasa, jugando.
Since babies, they in the garage playing,
Right.
with the toys and everything and
Picking up.
learning.
Right. Is there any like hazards to working this job? Being like the oil, the fuel, the stuff, is it hazardous to your health to do this type of work?
Dice que si hay algo que le afecte, un ejemplo, como trabajar con el aceite, las cosas, que si le afecte la salud.
No. Solo un poco cuando hay algunas piezas que son fundidas en goma, que hay que darle candela para terminar de destruirla.
This is only where it's some parts that they have to burning and they are like gum. So and they
The fumes.
The fumes.
Right. Okay.
Solo eso.
All right. I think I don't have no more questions. I think that's it. Thank you. Gracias. Let me just get some more B-roll of the place and we go. Yeah.
Los domingos me decía, los sábados, si tú vas a trabajar los sábados, compadre. Los sábados no se trabaja. Oye, que religión tú tienes que trabajar sábado domingo. Y la otra, volviendo con la Sí, the bottle of rum.
Late nights, late nights.
Come, you make it hit.
Huh?
¿Qué están arreglando ahí? They fixing the star model of the
Starter?
star.
Or which car?
¿De qué carro?
No, es un Peugeot.
Ah, this is a modern car. It's a Peugeot.
Okay. Nice. How many years they been working as mechanics?
Dice, está preguntando que qué año ustedes iban trabajando de mecánico.
Yo como 10 años de electricidad.
Dice electric. It's like have like 10 years.
10 years. Do they have automotive schools here, or people just learn from person to person?
Yeah, we have a school. Está preguntando si tienen escuela de mecánico aquí, eso, en Cuba.
Sí, sí, escuela.
Do most people go to school, or they learn person to person?
Dice que es lo que mayormente o van a la escuela o la gente aprende normal.
Hay quien va a la escuela y hay quien aprende en la calle también.
Some people go to school, but most like they
Learn
learn.
from each person. Gracias, hermano. Okay. Ciao. Yeah. Let me just take a picture here. Yeah, because one of my subscribers was like, oh, I want to know a little more about the classic cars. And I was like, you know what, that's a good idea.
You know that some people became useful for that.
Yeah, yeah. You got the serious enthusiasts. Let me get some of this. This is like an ambulance, right? This is like an ambulance car. This is not regular size. You see the length?
Yeah.
The old ambulance,
No, I think that this one they
like a wagon.
make modifications. Yes, it's one.
You know? Okay, I think that was good.
Dale, ok. Dale. Juan Luis. Hay 15 y 16 baja. Yo bajo 3 días después. Dile que no lo hacemos a mano.
He said that everything that they do is by hands. Also,
Right.
Prácticamente artesanal.
it's like artisanal work.
Yes. Yes, you gotta be an artist to do this.
Dice que